What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, and welcome back to another episode of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, you guys. Today is the season one finale of the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Allah is the greatest. We give all praise to Him. And Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we just did the season five finale um of our podcast this past Sunday. So like we said, we wrapping up all shows this week. Basically just catching you guys up, giving you a preview of what we're gonna have going on, upgrading, elevating, evolving, so on and so forth. So we definitely hope that everybody is doing good, staying blessed as always, staying safe, taking care of yourself. We know for y'all, a lot of people have a 3-day week coming up. So we hope you guys enjoy this short work week for you guys that you have coming up. Stay safe, take care of yourself out there, and enjoy your day. Y'all have fun. So with all that being said, like we said, you guys, we have made it through the first season of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, and we decided to get back into doing radio uh, after leaving Atlanta, and we just saw a memory on our Facebook. It's been almost 4 years. Next month will be 4 years since we left Atlanta. Best decision we could have ever made for ourselves. Make the long story short, and been almost 4 years. This January will be 4 years since we started learning Islam. And short story, while we were in Atlanta, did radio for a little minute, wasn't really able to spread our wings and learn as much because we was being told what to do. We was being treated like we was stupid as hell and we didn't know nothing. So we was having our own show and we had to have a co-host, had to sign a contract and paperwork and do all that bull crap, and didn't really get to produce or do anything, on our own until we got to Indiana. So when we first got to Indiana, make the long story short, we took a break from doing podcasting, modeling, music and stuff for a minute because we were learning Islam. So we wanted to make sure we were doing everything correctly, get in where we fit in type situation, and basically get settled in and get situated with everything that was going on. So like we said, make the long story short, once we were able to do that, yeah, we started getting back into everything that we were doing, live stream, podcast, radio, and we were already doing our podcast show. We just started doing season one of our radio show this year. So like we said, we're wrapping that up today. And along with doing our podcast, learned a lot doing radio as well. So they both pretty much go hand in hand. We just do things a little different with our radio show. For those that have heard it already, we talk a lot about, current topics, still give our inspiration, positivity, motivation, so on and so forth, and just share a little bit of our personal journey. We do more of that on our podcast, sharing a little bit of our personal journey. And we like to keep up with current topics, current issues that's going on in the world. And y'all know, for those that have heard our radio show, we don't hold nothing back. Y'all know we keep it real and just basically, you wrong, you wrong, you right, you right. We stay biased. We don't say if the person, how we personally feel, what we're saying. If anything is a fact, it's just opinion, allegation, and y'all know how I go. That's why we decided to do the disclosure. If y'all say at the beginning of each show, so nobody will be like, well, you said X, Y, Z, and A, B, C, and blah, blah, blah. No, we just reporting what's going on. We always say alleged. That's one thing we were taught. And what we know what's going on. We do our research, so on and so forth. So we wouldn't be playing about that. But we do play a lot of our own music on the Queen Mimi Radio Show as well. Another trade that we were taught by our husband when we got up here to Indiana, to promote yourself. You know what we're saying? Stop promoting other people, because we were on other networks and we were always promoting them, other people, bandwagon up under other people's belt. And the Queen Mimi podcast. The Queen Mimi radio show never really got a chance to really shine. Nobody really kept their word and did what they said they were going to do. They helped other people, and yeah, we telling, but didn't really help us. And we thinking about it. We promoting, bringing traffic, bringing business to these people, paying them every month, and we not getting no result. One thing we will say, we did learn a lot. One thing we did learn is how to put content out there, how to push ourselves, how to exercise and use our own voice. And we realized a lot of these things we can do, on our own. You know what we're saying? We don't really need to be on anybody's, network or program and, whatnot. We can do it on our own. We already got the brain capacity. We already got the knowledge and stuff in us. And we like to do things, our own way. We see other people, do their podcasts, radio, blog, so on and so forth. And we salute it. We absolutely love it. And one thing we will be doing January 2025 is we're going to be putting segments into both of our shows, all of our shows, as a matter of fact, to get it, we feel like a little bit more organized. So to us, it don't seem like it's all over the place and, we don't leave people confused, and we hope that we don't, but we the type, we like to be definitely more organized, and we're going to be doing segments, current topics, current news, little funny memes and stuff here and there. We're going to be doing little videos and little comment and all that. We want to see if we can put our TikToks in there somewhere, but we definitely have to make sure we do a disclosure as far as that. We actually just thought about that while we was talking. We just thought about that while we was talking. But yeah, we have learned so much, pushing ourselves through everything that's been going on, all the issues, all the trials, all the tribulations that's going on, because we are dealing with some stuff right now. But we can't say this enough. We absolutely love what we do. And yeah, we would like to get paid eventually, but we know, that's coming. Only thing that's going to stop us is if we give up or if we quit and just be like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not getting the recognition that I want, that I deserve. And we stop comparing ourselves, all that bull crap. Just do what you love to do. Do what you got to do. If you got to change some things, and we know we do, you got to do some things better, we know we do. We ain't ashamed to say that. And that's what we're going to do. Get our show, and we will be on camera too, you guys. Before we forget, we will be on camera. Getting close to wrapping everything up, and over the past couple of weeks, we've been, getting ourselves right mentally, physically, emotionally, making sure we get back on schedule with a lot of things. And yeah, that's why we haven't really been on camera. Getting our wardrobe up, hair, been working on that, of course. But yes, come January, we will be back on camera, you guys. And we will be live on all our shows. Because of our work schedule, we had to pre-record a few shows here and there. But we got our work schedule together. We will have our own vehicle by then as well. And we're going to be able to stay on schedule, still work, do what we got to do. Make the long story short. So yeah, learned a whole lot. Learned a whole lot, including rely on your damn self. Stop promoting and pushing other people. We will not be doing nothing for free no more. No more. If that means we won't have no interviews or anything, we're going to do it solo like we've been doing. Keep y'all entertained, keep you informed, so on and so forth. People don't know. And we said this on our podcast. People have no idea. We got to pay for everything that we do. Ain't none of this free. Ain't none of this free. But people seem to think, okay, I can just, use her platform to push myself and get myself out there. We did that one time. We might, we can't stress that word enough. We might have probably about a month, if we feel generous, we might do some free interviews. Might. Don't hold us to that. We said we might. But with everything we have going on, that might be something we're going to be looking into just to help other people out for a month. It will not be long. We promise that if we decide to do it, we'll let y'all know. But other than that, like we said, we meant what we said. will not be doing that much for free. It's going to be little small shows just like ours, small platforms. We want to help them get out to a bigger audience, get out to more people, so on and so forth. But yeah, for the majority, no, we can't keep doing that. We got to make something, and people don't seem to understand that doing what we do. So we're gonna be definitely putting out more content, putting ourselves out there more, showing you guys a little bit more of us, because we do have some things planned during the month of December, along with observing Ramadan. We will be working on a whole lot of things. We're going to get into that on the next segment after we take a break. But we're going to be working on a whole lot of things, promo, blah, 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 so on and so forth. We're going to get in that next segment. But making some changes to all of our shows. Make sure we stay on schedule, we stay on track, we keep doing what we're doing. We had to really realize you're doing the best you can, and you making a difference in this world. Don't care how small it is, how remote it may be, but you making a difference and you inspiring somebody. Because we see people watch our show. We hope that they listen all the way through, or at least catch a little, glimpse of it. We don't compete. We stop comparing. We in our own damn lane. Y'all know how that goes. Stay in your lane. We are who we are. We have learned, oh man, so much about ourselves this year. We meant the most broken down, the most emotional, the most weakest, dare we say it, version of ourselves this year. Had to cut some people off, wore ourselves out, was working like a slave to help other people that only contact us when they need something, putting a stop to that. And the bright side with all that is it pushed us and it motivated us to be the strongest version of ourselves, to be better, to not allow those people that want to see us fail think we can't operate or breathe without them, and you are not oxygen and air. We can live and breathe without you. We don't know why people think that we need them in our lives, because we don't. And now we at a point where maybe we should just stay on our own. Don't get on nobody else's network. Don't ask nobody for no help. Don't do any favors for anybody else, especially when they're not helping you. Take care of yourself. We get so sick and tired of that, and we know y'all can relate. People will use you until the benefits are gone, then you are no longer cool with them. And that, to us, pretty sure y'all can agree, is very, very sad. So we had to learn all that. Push your platform, push yourself, work on yourself, motivate yourself. Most importantly, love your damn self, and everything will come to pass. Everything will work itself out. Don't stress yourself out by talking about situations and, expressing yourself to people that don't care, because everybody going to do what they do. We just had something happen to us recently. Everybody going to do whatever they do. Don't care what happens to you. Y'all know. And that's just evil. It's just selfish to us. And when we do it, we the bad guy. You know what? We'll be the villain. Y'all can laugh at us. Anybody can talk about us, mock us, judge us, whatever. Slack talk, gossip. But one damn thing you cannot do is stop us. And when we realize that we can be phenomenal and we don't person that can stop ourselves, oh honey, that was a wrap. Yeah, that was a major wrap. Now we about to go harder than we ever have before in our life. We're going to be tired. We got work to do. But like we said, we have to make a change. It's not even an option for us anymore. We made promises to ourselves, to our kids, first and foremost, to Allah and Honorable Elijah Muhammad, first and foremost. And we have to keep that. The growth and how much we have evolved and grown and changed over the past 4 years, not throwing that away, not putting that to waste. We put too much work in, we put too much time in, self-motivating, self-love, self-acceptance, all that. And we're not going to throw that away. With our shows, our podcast, our radio, I think it was last year we said we was about to give up. We're not even doing that again. We said no matter what, we are going to keep going because we believe in ourselves, we love ourselves, and we know we can do this. It's going to be a long road. It's going to be a lot of work, but we can do this. We got this, and we're never alone. We're never alone. So yes, you guys, we're just pretty much running our mouth, chopping it up, letting you guys know what's going on. We about to take a little break real fast and play some more music. And when we come back, we pretty much did the same thing on our podcast, but we're going to get into a little bit more of what we're going to be doing for December, getting ready for January of 2025. And we got some things we're going to be doing. So thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. We will be back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. This is our season 1 finale. All right, y'all. And just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show, you guys. We are wrapping up season 1 of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, and we thank you to everyone that's been supporting, sharing, commenting. We appreciate so much taking the time to join in. If it's for the whole hour and some change, 5 minutes, we definitely appreciate you guys so much. And we are definitely proud of ourselves for making it through the first season. We're going to start season 2, January of 2025. So like we said before the break, just to give a quick little overview of what we're going to be working on in December and get ready for January of 2025. First and foremost, we mentioned this already. We will be observing Ramadan. For those that don't know already, we mentioned it almost every episode. We are Muslim. We are a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And next month, we observe Ramadan to abstain from observing Nimrod. You guys call it Christmas. Just point that out. Ain't preaching or teaching, but that's what we do. We basically study, pray, like we be doing already. We don't eat anything during the day. Make the long story short, from sun up to sundown, no food, no drinks, no nothing. So it's basically to abstain and refrain from observing anything that everybody else has going on. Make the long story short. Any other questions? Or y'all want to know any more information? If you want to know any more information, please feel free to hit us up, but that's just a short version. So we observe that during the month of December from the 1st to the 31st, we think, the whole entire month. So that's one thing we will be doing first and foremost. Secondly, oh boy, we got a long list. We're going to do this. We're going to do the short version. Okay. We got to get this magazine. For those that have been on our social media, we had a magazine, financial. Make a long story short, we got to get that back up and running. We're going to be working on some new music during the month of December as well. And of course, producing, writing, getting our behind back in the studio because we ain't been in no studio since we've been up here. That's been going on 4 years. It's time for some new music. It's time for some new music. And for those that do not know, we do poetry. We are a spoken word artist, so we're going to be getting a little bit into rap a little bit. Our husband's been helping us out with that. We never considered ourselves a rapper, but we're going to see how this turns out, y'all. So if you hear anything, with us rapping and everything, don't laugh. Don't laugh. We getting into it. It's going to be new. We love poetry. That's always going to be our first love as far as music, spoken word, and, things like that. You guys have been hearing instrumentals to a lot of music. We have been learning how to produce. Now we're about to put some words to that. Like we said, get in the studio, and we're going to have some new music come January 2025. You guys see our flyers and stuff that we have on our show as well. We're going to be updating and creating new flyers. Also working on promo videos for our podcast, radio. Of course, we do Real Talk and Real Topics every Thursday. And we will be starting the Queen Mimi blog. That will be every Friday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, you guys. This show, we're going to be getting real heavy into a lot of topics we talk about on our other shows already. But this one's going to be a hell of a lot more structured, a hell of a lot more organized. We're going to have different segments definitely on this show because we want this one to stand out from everything we've already been doing and everything you guys are already used to. So we're going to be covering topics like we already do: domestic violence, suicide awareness, homelessness, mental health, motherhood, how to be modest, cover up, how to carry yourself as an Asiatic Black woman, so on and so forth. So we're going to be working on all that as well. That will be live once again every Friday, starting January, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to have 4 shows we're going to be doing. Our podcast every Sunday, our Sunday Positivity Talk, our Queen Mimi Radio Show every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Everything's going to be in Central Time, so we ain't got to keep saying that over and over again. Real Talk and Real Topics, we're going to be doing that every Thursday evening, 8:30 p.m. And now, like we said, we're going to be doing our blog, the Queen Mimi blog, every Friday evening, 8:30 p.m. So along with the other live streams we're going to be doing during the week, we're going to be having a lot going on. But like we said, we got to step up, we got to evolve, we got to grow. That's what we got going on. And of course, we are currently mentioning this on our podcast this past Sunday as well. We are getting into public speaking. So we're doing a workshop right now. It's a 12-week workshop, and we're going to be doing that in the meantime, of course, during the month of December as well. Once we are done with that, we're going to be able to do speaking engagements. First couple are going to be free. Then we're going to start getting paid doing what we're doing. We've already seen results and stuff already for those that's going to be like, how you know this going to work out? How you know this going to... We've already seen results already, so we already know we're good. We just have to finish the program, and we're going to have videos and clips of those, of course, on our social media, and you're going to see that on all our shows as well. So we're really excited about that. That's something we've been wanting to get into. We feel and we figure that'll be another way to connect with more people and to get our shows out there on a bigger platform and to a bigger audience. So once we do that, be another way to connect with people. We go on their show. If they have one, they can come on our show. We help each other promote, so on and so forth. So be on the lookout, y'all. We're getting our wardrobe and everything together so we look A1 when we get on stage, because we are not getting on stage looking like a homeless bum and like we just rolled out behind out of bed. No pun intended. But we got to get on stage and look presentable with everything that we do. And we're going to be doing that on our shows as well. Going to be doing all that on our shows as well. So that's a workshop we have going on right now. We're going to be getting into that. Already started. Almost done. I think we're in week 3 right now. We're on our 3rd lesson. So we're going to be working on that and getting that together as well. And of course, we have a guitar, you guys. We did not mention this. We didn't want to say nothing at first. But we're about to get into some guitar lessons. So when we start doing our open mics and we start doing our shows and, of course, getting in the studio recording, we can actually do some stuff live and do it a little bit different. So we're really excited about that. We got to link up with them the end of the month. And starting January, we're going to be taking guitar lessons as well. So in case y'all ain't figured it out yet, your girl going to have a whole lot going on, because we ain't got time to sit around. So yes, we will have a whole lot going on. We're going to be getting into photography classes, start doing our own photo shoots. Why not? We're going to be looking up info on that as well. We've been I've been in front of the camera for a couple years. So now we're going to be getting behind and be in front of the camera. Going to be doing a little bit of both. Our own videos, promo, and all that. Like we said, we already got the knowledge, and we've been learning from different photographers that we've been working with over the years. Professional photographers. We're going to point that out. Professional over the years. So we learned a little trade or two. We got us a little Canon camera to start off with. It's been good so far. We did actually one speaking engagement where we recorded on there. We're going to upload that and put that on all our shows as well. So yeah, that's going to be fun to see about that. We're going to take one little class. If you like it, we're going to get a little bit more into it and learn how to do photography on a professional level, not just the amateur level, because we don't play about nothing that we do. All our shows, our music, that's like our baby. So, you raise your kids, you serious about that, you ain't playing no games, you're going to do it right, of course. And of course, we're going to be getting into more media, producing, executive producing, and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing some research on that as well. As far as our shows, and who knows, that might help us as well, produce better content, learn a little bit more about doing producing and getting behind the camera. And ultimately, one day, we would like to have our own talk show. So when that happens, we're going to take all our shows, put them together, and we're going to do it a little bit different than what we've been seeing on TV. Everybody's pretty much doing the same thing, but we like to do stuff a little bit different to where we can stand out. You know what we're saying? So that's going to be real exciting. Of course, we're going to be getting back into modeling. Had to make sure we do everything modest and still look beautiful, still look A1. Now we got it. So we're going to get that done. We're going to be doing a couple open mic events. Won't be doing too many of them. But just to get back on stage, get comfortable, so we ain't nervous and everything. We're going to do a couple here and there. Now we're going to have our own vehicle. We'll be able to travel, we saying a little bit easier. And, of course, do that as well. So yeah, that's the short version. Like we said, we're gonna be observing Ramadan next month. It's not a fast for those that assume that it's not a fast. Just let everybody know we just abstain from observing Christmas and any other pagan days that everybody else observes. Once again, we're not preaching or teaching. This is just us as Muslim. Now y'all know what we got going on. So that's it. That's all. But yes, we'll be observing Ramadan as well, and everything else we pretty much just said. Working, changing. We're gonna be evolving and growing a lot. So you guys will see the changes, and we're not playing. We're gonna be working on that next month. Promo, video. Like we said, we're gonna see about uploading our TikToks. We don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, but we're gonna look into that. Probably do like a little practice episode, if you will, so we can upload it and put it on here. I think it has to be an MP4 or something like that, but we got to check. But we definitely gonna be working on that as well, just so y'all can see our little goofy side, our little crazy side a little bit. But we really excited about that as well, you guys. Like we said, we done learned and grown and been through so much. Now it's time to take everything to the next level. So we very, very excited. We very, very happy about that. We just do our own thing, y'all. We don't do nothing special. We just get on here, talk, run our mouth, stutter a little bit, fall over our words, but we gonna keep going. We a small platform, and we said this about our podcast. We did 5 seasons, just wrapped that up this past Sunday, and no sponsor. We ain't on nobody network, nobody bandwagon, none of that. We on our own thing. So we very, very excited about that. And yeah, with the first season of our radio show, we're wrapping that up. No sponsor, no help, paying for everything out of our pockets. So I don't care. We part of ourselves. Shoot. We part of ourselves. We still here. We still on this earth. We still making some sort of an impact, however small. And we still doing what we do. We absolutely love it. So yeah, you guys, that's just a little snippet. And I think we got a couple more things we're going to be working on too. But we'll keep you guys updated as that comes. So as that comes, you guys, we got a whole lot going on. We be working on keeping up, our self-care regimen, exercise regimen, saving money. We're going to be doing all that as well. But we got some major things coming up next year. And one more thing, and we're going to take our last break. We're approaching 40. We just had our 39th birthday this year. So like we said, we definitely, and we ain't got to have everything and be all rich and famous, but we definitely want to do a whole lot better than what we've been doing. And we know we can. You know what we're saying? So that's what we're going to be working on. When we get there, we want to make sure we not working as much. You know what we're saying? We can chill, be relaxed, and do what we do. And that's it. Just be comfortable. Be happy. Be at peace. Wherever Allah takes us, wherever our path takes us, that's where we're going. We're going to stay on the right path. Ain't for to be no looking back, no turning back. We have to let go. That's it. That's all. And we're the only person that has control over that. So we're excited. We're going to say it again. We can't say it enough. We're looking forward to it. Starting Sunday, Ramadan, everything else we said, we got going on. We're going to get into it. We're going to be tired. There ain't going to be no result if we don't put in no work. That's it. That's all. So what we're going to do, you guys, is take our last break, come back in, give you all our social media, and we're going to wrap up the first season of the Queen Mimi Radio Show. And thank you to everyone again. right, you guys, just like that, we are back on the season 1 finale of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it and give you guys all our social media. Then we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up and get out of here. First and foremost, you guys, you can follow us over on our Facebook page. It's right there on the screen. My name is Muhammad, and you can also go to our other page, which is the Queen Candy Podcast. Make sure you send us a friend request. We'll accept that. Of course, check out your page, follow, and make sure we show support over there as well. The Queen Mimi Podcast will send you guys a request. Y'all already know how Facebook works. Make sure we connect and link up with everybody. And of course, like we share, so support as always. And you guys can go over to our YouTube channel. That's already on the screen, y'all. The Queen Mimi Radio Show. Make sure you subscribe. And when you guys do, for those that do, send us a comment on one of our videos because we want to make sure we follow everybody back, but we don't always get the alerts. So make sure when y'all subscribe, just go to one of our videos and comment, and we'll make sure we come back and subscribe to your channel as well. So we got to figure all that out. And of course, you guys, we're going to be starting this back up in January 2025. We go live over on our Instagram, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast as well. We go live every Wednesday, which we basically talk about the same topic we do on our podcast, radio, we're talking real topics, and of course our blog once we start that in January as well. Go over there and follow us. We'll make sure we follow you back. Check out your page, like we said, show support as always, you guys. You also can go to our LinkedIn and X, formerly known as Twitter, Queen Mimi on both platforms, you guys. Follow us. We will make sure we follow you back. You can go over to our Twitch, and we're going to be getting flyers together for all these shows as well. And we're going to have that ready January 2025. Twitch, Queen Candy 85. Go over there and follow us on that platform as well. And of course, y'all can go to our TikTok. We don't know if they're going to be successful in banning this app. We've been hearing it. Looks like they might be. We'll see what the outcome going to be. But in the meantime, you still can go over there and follow us on our TikTok as well. The Queen Mimi Podcast. We will be going live over there every Wednesday as well, 10 p.m. in Central Time as well. Basically, same thing. Topic on our podcast, radio. We're talking real topics and Queen Mimi blog. So go over there and follow us on that platform as well. We hope they don't get rid of that app. We really hope they don't. And of course, you guys can go over to our Clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77. Now, what we do over here on Clubhouse is we play the repeat of the Queen Mimi Podcast radio show. Now we're going to throw in real talk and real topics, and of course the Queen Mimi blog. We might add another day onto the schedule since our other two shows are at the end of the week, but we're going to definitely keep you guys updated on that as well. We try to do it every Wednesday because that's our off day, so we make sure we don't overwhelm ourselves, but we might add another day or another time on Wednesday. We'll just play everything back to back here. We don't know. But we'll keep you guys updated on that as well. But go over to Clubhouse and make sure you guys give us a follow for those that are on Clubhouse. And we got to get back on that platform too and start connecting with some people. And we'll make sure we follow you back as well. And of course, last but not least, you can check out the Queen Mimi Radio Show over on Zeno Radio. This platform, as you can see on the screen, is available 24/7. You will hear the latest episode of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, some of our spoken word, some of our music that we have produced, instrumentals, and check us out. You want to get your radio play, get your music on there, hit us up, let us know, and we got you. So you guys can go over to that platform as well. It's available 24/7. Just go over to Zeno Radio, type in the Queen Mimi Radio Show, and you can check us out 24/7. Anytime you get ready. So make sure y'all go over there and check us out on those platforms as well. So we here, y'all. We are wrapping up season 1 of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, you guys. Before we get out of here, one last thank you, of course, to Allah, of course, to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and of course, thank you to anyone and everyone that shared, liked the live, commented, shown any kind of support. If you've been on our show, thank you. We appreciate you guys. We know we are a small platform. We look to put ourselves out there in any way possible. We love what we do, and we definitely appreciate it. We don't ever really plan on stopping. We're going to keep this going, and that's it. We're going to definitely keep changing, evolving, and growing and learning. That's all we can do. Be better, better, and better. That's it. That's all, y'all. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your November. Enjoy your December. We know what we're going to be doing. Y'all stay safe. Take care of yourself out there. Thank you guys so much again. We appreciate all the support. And we'll talk to y'all January 2025. Thank y'all. And y'all stay safe.